Hey, good morning, everybody. All right, let's jump right into it. Outside markets are pretty quiet today. Nothing special there right now. Um, D's corn right now up 1.5 at 483 and 3/4 in the overnight. Uh, Looks relatively strong. Honestly, uh, corn and wheat have kind of flipped over on beans, and beans, took the week lead yesterday, and corn and wheat look pretty good right now. So far, nothing special. Like I said, inside day. Resistance is going to be yesterday's high of 485 and 1/4. If you take that out, then you would suspect that we're going to jump our way up to the 62% retracement of this whole move down, which is up to 487 and 3/8. Everything looks good down here from an indicator standpoint, so nothing there to keep that from taking place. Support is obviously going to be the 5 day here, like it was in the overnight. So that low in the overnight was 481. The 5 day is 481 and 1/8. Right, so we've been holding that kind of on this way up, as you can see here. So not a whole lot to say here. I mean, this is it's a nice little uptrend. Doesn't look like it should stop right now. Got a little bit of separation down here on the stochastics, so that's good. Volume was good yesterday, so I would suspect this is going to take this out and work its way on up to this level. Now, how much beyond that we're going to go right now, and maybe you get there and you just chop sideways, but this looks pretty good today. Soybeans, ugly day yesterday. Kind of did, it's one of those that sneaks up and bites you. I mean, I've been saying for quite a while that if you take out this high, you should work on up. We did work up, but we just got back to the highs and then had a complete reversal day yesterday. And I shouldn't say it wasn't a complete bearish reversal, because we did end up closing above the previous day's low, but that's an ugly bar. So should see some follow through to the downside from that, but maybe it is just one of these that comes back and revisits the trend line and then we go up. Because ultimately you did do some upside work here, closing above that level. But like I said yesterday, any type of negative day, once we made that high, you better be paying attention. And this was not a pretty day. Looks like a double top, obviously. So you take out yesterday's, I should say, probably the previous day's low, 1155 and 1/2. Yesterday's low, 1154 and 3/4. So you take that out. It seems like we'd definitely be destined to work our way back down to the bottom side of that trend line at least. And honestly, that would have me nervous with this breakout and then failure, that we will not hold that trend line on this downward. And I have no idea why that would be right now. This has seemed so strong, so it's a tough place right now. You just have to watch the price action. But if we did take out that low from yesterday, that would definitely have me nervous. We're at least coming down to the bottom side of this trend line. Maybe the 50-day without closing below that trend line, which today is 1139 and 3/4. So some separation down here, suggesting lingering downside momentum. So you'd have to pay attention to that. And then really on the upside, until you take out this high of 1174, you can't say much. Volume was huge yesterday, so there were quite a bit of sellers jumping on this. So right now, beans are up 2 1/4, 1158 and 1/4. Support, yesterday's low, 1154 and 3/4. Resistance is yesterday's high of 1174. Did look like a possible double top yesterday, so you're just gonna have to really pay attention to that today. And if you make any move below there, you are looking to make some sales right now, which I'm still not terribly concerned about, because I have made some sales already at this point, and I do believe that we still have upside as we move into summertime. One thing I wanted to show you too, I don't usually show KC wheat, but I wanted to show this real quick. This is some really nice formation here. You had an uptrend, you've had some consolidation, nice little bull flag. Can always be a fake out, but this looks pretty good to me. I am worried about this gap down here. Could be a breakaway gap, but if you were to take out, usually you would draw like a trend line here on these. You take that out, that looks pretty good for another extension similar to what we saw here. So this looks pretty strong to me, and this is the one that corn's probably going to follow if it does take off. So we'll see if it wants to fail or if it wants to extend this up. We're already up 8 3/4 today, but we are not overbought. We do have a little bit of separation down here. So a failure would obviously be for to take out this low 653 and 3/4. You'd first know if you took out today's low at 660 and 1/4. So just wanted to show you that. This was one of those formations you would look for and say, all right, we had a nice strong move up, made a little bull flag. You take that out, it's going to be another leg similar to what this one was. All right, we will watch the action today. Everybody have a great day. Thanks.